Alright, welcome back. So I was working on a Mint video about a project, not this Ford, that I'm working on. And since I'm completely retarded, I deleted all the footage. I mean, it was an accident, come on. But yeah, so it's all gone. So against my will, I'm here working on this Ford, making a video for you. But I'm working on trying to get the footage back from the other video, because it was a good one. And we'll see what we can do. Maybe if I was smarter, it would help. So this Ford, it's been parked for a while. I ended up getting hit on the highway with it. Not stationary. A guy hit me from behind while I was doing 110 or 65 miles an hour. And anyway, long story short, hit me in the back. Smashed all this in, tore the tow bar off, bent some stuff. Truck dog tracks now pretty good, but not too sure why. Did a bunch of measuring last night. Can't seem to come up with a reason why. So, and that's not the big problem. So, long story short, I drove this truck home after I got smashed into and parked it for several months. And then I went out to start it and I couldn't get it to start. Plugged it in, it was cold. Cranked and cranked, it wouldn't start. So I said, what the fuck? Started feeding it some ether, and ultimately these 7.3s like to pool ether in the intercooler, especially when you're feeding them through the air box. You know, you just feed them right in here, and then, you know, sucks the ether in through the cold side of the turbo, puts it through the intercooler, and then pulls it into the motor, and then, you know, dials to life. But it didn't do that. I was fighting it and fighting it and fighting it. And then, yeah, it took a big gulp of ether and then revved to like, I don't know, 5,000 or 6,000 RPM, whatever it'll do. And now it doesn't have good compression on a lot of holes. So I'll set you up and crank it over and you can see what I'm talking about. Okay, so on these newer Powerstrokes, sorry, it's an 02. But this goes to the starter, so you just unhook these, you just touch it on the battery and it'll fire, or it'll crank anyway. I don't know if you can hear the inconsistency in that, but that's not good. That means there's well, inconsistent compression amongst all 8 cylinders. Some might be fine, some are definitely not fine. So we're probably gonna end up pulling it apart here and pull some valve covers and see if there's any broken rocker arm pedestals or bent push rods, maybe. And if that's not the case, then it's bad. It's really bad news. Probably got a bunch of bent valves. We'll have to yard the motor out, and might be able to find a spare. All right, so let me rig up some power tools and maybe a stool to stand on, and we'll get this thing blown apart real fast, and we can see some of the damage. Oh, I don't know the best way to lay on this black one. I did this before, but I don't remember how. Fuck, I should have just took the cab off. Am I right? Gotcha. Okay. Get too old for this. Alright, we're almost there. What the fuck? Alright. I mean, the motor could be fucked, but I still don't want dirt down in it, right? Alright, it's a moment of truth. Place your bets. Huh. Well, there's no smoking gun yet. Okay. Wonder what the deal is. turn her over for a tick here. Don't worry about that blow by. Not a big deal. Must have a bent valve or two. Can't get you in there. I'll do some more digging here. All right, so I got the passenger side off here, and still no smoking gun. So not too sure what's going on. Bent rod maybe. Can't really tell if the valves are bent, if they're all still there and nothing's loose. I don't know. I need to consult my buddy Mike, the all-knower of Powerstrokes. See if we can't figure this out. But I guess that's it for now. A little anticlimactic, I guess. Yeah, I don't know. Nothing is loose. No push rods visually look bent. Everything's functioning as it should. So what I could do is pull an injector to do a leak down test, I guess. I don't know, I gotta make some phone calls, I guess. All right, what I've decided to do is put more ether in it. No, I'm gonna put some oil in there, see if maybe I didn't, I don't know, wash the cylinders down or score a cylinder. I mean, I think we got fuel, so there's not much else that it could be, really. I cranked it over. It seems to have shitloads of vacuum when I cover up the intake. Like, shitloads. So in my mind it should run. We just need some more fuel. So I'm gonna crank it over and then spray some of this down the fucking throat, and I don't know, maybe we can get a flame back in my face or something. That'd be cool. What the fuck is this sorcery? Wow. I guess I'll have to put the other battery back in. One moment. All right, take two. Maybe she needs a bit of glow plugs. Okay. That's more than before. It's going to be so smoky in here. Why will you not fucking spare? Okay, so I'm spraying a little bit of WD-40 down the intake, and now we're gonna go back to what got us in the mess in the first place. But it should be fine. Right? Okay. God damn. Holy fuck, I can taste it. Well, that didn't sound good. Some people say this smoke is bad for you, but that's right. Well, we'll have to give the battery some time. Alrighty, here we go again. I don't know what to say other than it's fucked. Can't fuck it anymore, right? Okay. Definitely not running smooth, but it's running. Why wouldn't it start for months? This is fucked. Oh, that's a mess. Well, you don't have to worry about oil getting sucked into the intake anyway. Will it start again? What the fuck? Okay, new theory. I don't know if I mentioned it in the intro or not, but I couldn't get it going initially I find out later that somebody stole the fuel out of it or something, or I parked it with no fuel. I'm not too sure what went on there, but it was bone dry out of fuel when I was trying to start it. And I think what happened here, now that it's gone full circle, I run it out of fuel trying to start at -40, and then I put fuel in it and tried to start it, and that's when it ran away on the ether. And then I thought I fucked it, but turns out maybe I didn't have the air out of it, and it was just kicking on 1 or 2 holes. I don't know why it was cranking irregularly though. That's very, very confusing. But it sounds okay. I guess I'll throw it back together and we'll take it for a fucking burn and you know, really lean on her a bit and see what the fuck happens here. I'm excited. All right, so she's all back together. We're gonna hit the key and take her for a spin, see if we can't blow it up. Well, running as good as it ever did. I don't really know why. What a unit. Well, let's take her for a burn and see what she's like. Here we go. All right, let's take her for a spin. Seems to be running just fine. Take her for a spin up the road, I guess, and see what the hell happens. Clearly there's nothing wrong with it. Fuck, I don't know. One of life's great mysteries, I guess. Definitely pulling to the right a bit. I'll have to drive this in the daylight to see how bad it's out of whack, but it's pulling to the right pretty good. Nothing I can't fix though. Geez, we're gonna have this thing back in action sooner than I thought. Definitely crooked. Sounds like a wheel bearing might be bad too, maybe. But that's easy enough to fix. Listen to that baby purr. Well, it didn't turn out like I thought it was going to, but turned out a little better, which is odd. Usually it goes the other way. And now that it's running, We got a little bit of work to do to get her back in shape to get what the hell is that called, salvage inspection, because the insurance company wrote this off due to the accident. So I got a few things to straighten out here, figure out why its steering wheel is crooked, and yeah, we'll get her back on the road. This is awesome. Thanks for watching.